Rochester, New York, and did a lot of research. The procedure went very well. There's virtually no pain. It's very quick.
I'm from Louisiana. I've had a problem with cataracts coming up, mostly because I had RK, and I didn't think that anybody I could find in Louisiana could take care of it. None of the doctors that I visited actually addressed my concerns. Finally made our way here, and we're very happy with the result.
I'm Errol Smith from Broxton, Georgia. I was referred back to Dr. Johnny back in 2011. I was basically blind, and he put Intacts in my eyes and got me where I could see. Now I'm back again getting my cataract removed, and he's been a godsend to me because he's truly blessed.
I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I have struggled with my vision for the past 30 years after I had RK, and after these 30 years of doctors closing the doors at me, saying that there was no cure or nothing for me, why I'm here. And so far, my first experience with him has been tremendous. His staff has been very friendly and very professional, and I'm very glad that he's around to help, not just me, but all the people that had RK or other type of vision problems.
I'm Jane from Louisiana. The other half of Jay, both we came as a couple to be treated this week. Both feeling overwhelmed with joy at the having found a solution to a problem that has gone on for decades. Vision problems that seemed impossible to address, and leaving you feeling rather alone in the world, like hopeless, like there is no solution for this, no one to help, no one to give you any kind of advice, until we found Dr. Gulani, and we're very grateful to have been able to come here, and looking forward to a very bright future for both of us.
My name is Juan Alanis. I had LASIK done a few years ago, and after a couple of years I saw my vision just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So I visited a doctor back home in Texas. He told me I had Keratoconus, but the only solution was getting cross-linking. I was already traumatized from the LASIK, so I was like, I don't want to do anything. And after I came here to visit Dr. Gulani, I went to go ahead and got the procedure done. I got Intacts, and I'm just hopeful that things will get better.
I'm from West Palm. I had Radial Keratotomy back in South Africa about 30 years ago. About 20 years in, it started deteriorating and deteriorating fast. And I went through West Palm, through all the ophthalmologists. They just told me there's nothing more they can do for me. They can't improve apart from cataract surgery. And even then, they just give me the option or one or two lenses that will be acceptable to my eyesight. And then I did my own research, found Dr. Gulani, and I've never looked back.
From Biloxi, Mississippi, a chiropractor, and about 4 years ago I had LASIK with complications, unfortunately, and was referred to one of the best eye surgeons in New Orleans, and essentially was told nothing could be done for it at a very young age. And then I had it operated on again in Dallas about 2 years ago, but it was just never, my vision has never been the same. I happened to find Dr. Gulani. The procedure seemed to go really well, and you know, he's always treated my family like family when we've been in here. Even my 2-year-old are excited.
Hi, my name is Gail. I'm from Michigan. I had RK problems too since I had it done probably 3 years ago, and I get just tired of taking 5 sets of glasses around because of my different contacts and this or that. And, my glasses always had to be changed, and so I decided that I was going to come down and see Giuliani after I studied him online, and it was very great. The people here are fantastic, and I'm in 4-stage cancer, so I don't really know when I'm going to die. However, one thing I did want was my eyesight back. So I'm glad that I found Giuliani.
My name is Delena. I'm from the British Virgin Islands. I have keratoconus in my both eyes. back home, they don't know what's keratoconus. They've never heard of it. So basically, I was hopeless back home, and I found Dr. Gulani. And from the first teleconference, I knew that I had found the right doctor. Coming here, I got the intakes done, which was a painless, seamless procedure, and I just look forward to having a great future.
Good morning, my name is Jostein Lavol. I grew up in Norway. My childhood dream was always to become a pilot, but figure out, that I can have RK surgery. Became a pilot, had a great career up until a few years ago when I started to have some complications from the RK fluctuating vision. Came to Dr. Gulani, or found out about Dr. Gulani. Had the cataract surgery first, and then had LASIK yesterday, and I think I scored 20/20 on my vision test this morning. So.
Oh, excellent. Yay.
Looking forward to be back in the cockpit.
Hi, I'm Yusuf from Saudi Arabia. I work as an airline pilot, and I have done cornea cross linking a couple years ago, which caused a scar in my eye. All doctors back home told me they cannot cure it and there is no surgery for it. And I found Dr. Gulani, and just yesterday I did laser plastic surgery. It was smooth and quick. The staff here is very kind and professional.
I'm Donnie Stanton from Dallas, Texas, electrical engineering. And my journey started about 30 years ago where I had RK. Past 15 years, vision has declined significantly, and have been told that there's no really procedures that can fix my vision. So they have tried different things with respect to surgeries of scraping off scar tissue and actually doing more damage to the eye, to the cornea, than helping me. But about 9 months ago, I started researching how I can get better vision, improved vision, and found Dr. Gulani online. Listened to all the testimonies. The testimonies were important because those are from sincere people that had this procedures done over and over and over from all over the world, and decided that this was my doctor I was going to come here and be able to get help. And certainly that's been very successful. Staff has been fantastic. He himself has been tremendous. Like it's been said, it's like family, and I look forward to having my other eye done in the near future, but right now the things are going very well with the one eye I had done yesterday.
My name is Zola Nkube, and I come from South Africa. So I've had keratoconus for a very long time, like since I was like 19 years old, and I started noticing my vision deteriorating, and then so now it's last year is when I found out about Gulani. So I had extremely bad keratoconus on both eyes, but it was worse on my right eye. So I had a lamellar keratoplasty. Now it's been a year later, and so now in that same eye, the same right eye, I had a laser plastic. This left eye has had a graft as well. Yeah, so I'm with Gulani for another 2 years, so my vision should be restored in about a year and a half. Right.
My name is Malu, and I traveled here from Hawaii. So with my case, I had deep cuts, started to deteriorate, and then I had LASIK, which Dr. Gulani has told me that complicated the problem. Because radial keratotomy cuts this way and LASIK cuts that way. And so the top pieces are unstable, and gave me the answer of why LASIK never worked for me. Every year I had to have stronger glasses. So I decided to come travel this far away. It's like 14 hours of flight time plus layovers, because Dr. Gulani is the one that teaches others how to do it. He's the best in the world, and it's my eyes. I wanted to come to the best.
Good morning. I'm traveling actually from Texas also. I was connected with Mr. Giuliani with a friend of mine who came and had surgery. My condition is the same as these gentlemen, keratoconus. I had my first right eye done yesterday.
My name is Sheila. I'm from Ohio, but I'm also a retired firefighter, paramedic from Phoenix, Arizona. I had RK back in, I believe, 1989. And then my vision just slowly started to deteriorate to where I was at the point where I'd wear one pair of glasses on top of the other, like the other lady said that they had 5 pairs of glasses they would go through, and I just couldn't get any correction anymore. Plus, by that time, I developed cataracts. Went to a local cornea specialist there in Ohio, and he told me there's nothing that could be done. I left the office crying. They wanted me to follow up with him because rapidly developing cataracts. I went back, and he goes, oh yeah, I think I can get in this one spot here to do this surgery. Well, that didn't inspire confidence at all. I left crying again. And I just couldn't believe that there wasn't something that could be done. So I started doing my research, and it was Dr. Golani's name that popped up continually. After listening to all the patient testimonies, I knew he was the one for me. So this is actually my 3rd Flyaway Friday. And my husband, Jim, and I came here in January and February. We decided to stay, get out of the cold in Ohio for a while. And I had both of my lensoplastic surgeries about a month apart. First my right eye, then my second eye. And it's a process. So we traveled home. I've been healing in the meantime. And now I'm back, and yesterday I finished up with a laser plastique on both eyes, reshaping my cornea, and I can already see improvements. But as I learned from my previous surgeries, it's a process and it takes time for the healing. And the other plus is that while we were here for those 6 weeks in January, February, my husband Jim also received treatment for his dry eye and for what they call secondary cataract, and he's extremely pleased. So I just advise patients to do your research, and please, doctors, do yours as well, because there is something that can be done.
My name is Michael Williams, locally here in Jacksonville, officer, currently work at Camden County Sheriff Department. Myself as well, I have keratoconus. I had scarring in my right eye. My left was kind of acting for my right and left, and recently had laser plastic yesterday, so I'm already seeing better as well. And I'm just grateful just to have the opportunity to pursue my career.
My name's Caroline. Over the years, I had been having issues with vertigo, and the doctors kept referring me to an ENT, even though I would insist it's not my balance. It's my eyes that's causing it. And so I had been complaining about it yet again to my sister, who's standing beside me or behind me. Her son had seen Dr. Golani about 20 years ago for surgery related to misuse of contact lenses. And so they kept saying, well, maybe he can help you, because everyone else had said, that, you know, it's your ears, or there's nothing more we can do. When I had cataract surgery 2 years ago, I noticed that my vertigo was beginning to get more and more and more progressive. So we ended up coming to see Dr. Golani based on my nephew's experience, and the first words out of his mouth, Dr. Golani, was, we can help you. Where everyone else treated it as if it was all in my head, literally. So he's hopeful, and I had the surgery yesterday on both eyes.
Let me talk about behind my mom. I'm so sorry, but my English is not very good. But my mom is from Colombia. She had surgery about 20 years ago, cataract surgery. So that was not the best, she had not the best result. So I came here to talk with Dr. Golani. So it was like a new life, hope for her. So, and he talked with me and said me, I can help your mom to improve her vision. When I talked with my mom about that, she told me it's incredible because in Colombia, no one tell her about that or about an opportunity like that. So she had the surgery yesterday, but now she is so happy, hopeful, and really grateful with the Dr. Gulani because he's a great person. He helped us too much, and here is for us the best place, and we are very happy and grateful for the opportunity for everything.
I want doctors to see none of y'all have any incentive, no Starbucks cards for y'all. I mean it. And but really, I mean it. And you guys keep on fueling me. I'm leaving now to teach abroad. All these things that I do here, but I believe you all are the biceps that I carry when I go on stage, because this is real stuff. And you'll make me emotional every Friday. And then again Monday, I'm sitting with 14 people who fly in, and we are again, the whole cycle starts, and measure, surgery, and everything. How many of you are back here? Sheila, you're back for second eye, and with laser plastic. You'll stand back. Daryl, after 20 years. Zola's back from Africa. A pleasure, and you, Martha. 13 years since I did it, right?
Yes.
13, I remember. All of you here, day one post-op, any pain? No. Doctors, repeatedly for 3 decades I've been showing you all, as I always said, show me the patient. Remember Jerry Maguire just stole that line from me. Very, very important. These are patients, amazingly intelligent, researched. Day one post laser plastic, no pain, even on asking. Different patient, different culture, different city, states, world. Important. Is that right, everybody?
Absolutely.
Again, guys, careful through the airports. Say no to the biscottis in the flight, just leave. Okay. All right, please, careful with your post-op regimens and all.